Thank you, Sky. Ah, just beautiful as always. Now, I'm going to share with you. One of the best things about being a Sunday service leader is that we have the pleasure in introducing our guest speaker. But I want you to know, for me, this just isn't a pleasure. This is one of my greatest honors. In fact, I have been excited ever since we secured our fabulous guest speaker today. Let me just share a little bit about him. Uqualla is a member of the Havasupai tribe, the people of the blue-green waters, who live in the heart of the Grand Canyon, in the most beautiful and remote areas of the western Grand Canyon, the Supai village, which is located in Havasu Canyon, which, because there are no roads, it is only accessible by foot, horseback, or helicopter. He was born into a family with a medicine man grandfather, and Uqualla's mother was given the knowledge of the traditional ways: hunts, deer tanning, gourd making, singing, and dances, passing these gifts on to her children. When Uqualla and I talked on Thursday, and what I didn't know, it was his birthday that day, so happy birthday to you again. He mentioned that he connects with Bhagyova, or what some of us might refer to as spirit. And he centers himself in the energies gathered, and then for his message, he lets our hearts lead. He is recognized as a ceremonial entity and a spiritual advisor, sage, storyteller, wisdom keeper, and priest. When I asked how he wished to be introduced, I learned that shaman is not a title used in the Southwest region, but instead the revered and honored title of medicine man. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us get him up here with our hearts leading the way. I invite you and giving me a very warm welcome to Uqualla, medicine man.
There is such joy in our gifting to be in a walk that gives us that ability to walk, talk, breathe, sing, and dance. There is so much that is to be brought forth for your hearts to embrace today. Though what we're going to begin with is just a simple gesture to this divine creator source. And that is to acknowledge the presence of a being that is greater, that has been the one that allows for us to be given that gifting of a profound earth walk. Those of you, if you happen to sit by a rattle, a chime, or a drum, you can lift that up now. For those that haven't, your instruments, your hands, raise your hands. What we're going to begin to do, it is always in gathering that we put so much in a moment of what we are anticipating, that we lessen the receiving of what should be truly organic. So what we're going to have you do is simply with this, and those that don't have the sounders, your sounders are your hand. I want you to do a quick tapping of hands, and that's with the drums and the rattles. What we're going to do is this gives you the tool in which to bring forth your dawning of your force field. the force field that is spiritual all around you, to bring it and neutralize it, to open you up to the innocence of that little girl and that little boy. So feel that within you. Just allow for that to just continue on for just a moment. Keep it going. Bakyove. Vanyam pamahakika, pamauka, pamavsoka. Niva matanya chitichuve, miyakatil tiluve. Inyavka, setulka, kuevka, natavka. Matanya chitichuve, miyakatil tiluve. Muuk, pamavsoka. And stop. Take a breath in, and you can breathe out whenever you feel that you want that release. This time with you is so important. For whatever reason, Divine Source has brought this moment of intervention in for all of us. What our earth walk is, it is not for you to know exactingly of what that purpose is, but just the knowing of your earth walk. Today, our subject is going to be the Mother Earth and you. The subtext on this is simply the worth of you. There is such a beautiful gifting in that statement, in that I am making reference through this divine source to you. The you is the individual you that is sitting here, each one the carrier, the bearer of all that you are meant to come into within this earth walk. This Mother Earth that we speak about is all that is outside. Upon her we are on, but upon her the agents that are out there. We as the two-leggeds are nothing more than the metaphor of what Divine Source has placed on the Mother Earth. The tree people, their variations, the plants, the four-leggeds, the wingeds, the creepy crawlers. All that is out there is the you. Which one of them is your totem? Which one of them is your spirit? You don't have to choose this at any moment. You just need to realize that it comes to you. Let me share this comment that is always brought into our teachings. Ordinary things that present themselves in extraordinary ways is the speak of spirit. Therefore, for you to be able to understand your worth, do not be in comparison of those that are the other two-leggeds. Each one is its unique tribe in itself. That tribe will walk, talk, and do what they need to within their earth walk. Ceremonial terming for your life. And as you walk this walk, you must be able to embrace the teachings that come with that. So as we connect with the Mother Earth, we simply make a conscious witness of it. What are you feeling? What are you sensing? Your capability as that little boy, that little girl. And that's how you should always look at the situations at hand. What becomes the agent in which confusion is brought into trauma moment is when you are embracing your earth walk from a level of that physical ego. You must go back and look at every moment, every situation from that little boy, that little girl heart. The innocence, the naivete. What are you feeling? Does it feel good to me? This is the awakening of those intuitions that is there. Look at the Mother Earth when you are there. The wind gently breathing allows for that movement of that plant, of that tree, the rustling, the sound, the vibration. You just did that with the soundings that we began with, the drum sounds, the rattle sounds. That simple gesture of your hand, that tapping, that gentleness of bringing and sprinkling all the medicine, healing around you. This is not something that you do just once. You do this all the time when you sense that you are not grounded. The Mother Earth. The Mother Earth is the one that is in unconditional embrace of all that is out there. What you must do, and we're going to go through a series to simplify it for us in just 3 tiers. The 3 tiers are going to be adaptability, resilience, and embodiment. We're making it simple today. Our earth walks are so difficult. For those of you that have had longevity, I honor your presence today. Though I also want to make reference to the fact that just because we have longevity does not give us that permission to be judgmental of those that are around us. What we must share, and that is the key essence, share. The Mother Earth is in constant sharing. You see me as a tree, but I stand there watching you, nurturing you. I am there to provide the shade for you. If you desire, you can take some of my branches and light a fire to heat and warm and cook for you. What I ask you not to do is take me from the root up. That must be always in action. And that is the you, the essence, the metaphor of the you. You can have elements that are that will slough away, fall away, forgotten, deteriorated, die. But that is the existence of that Mother Earth. Death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. So embrace this knowing, not literal sense of death. It is the sense that my head aches, let it go away. My knee aches, let it go away. My sense of attitude for certain regions, certain people, certain groups, let that go away. That serves us not. For this divine existence of the Mother Earth and all its children are as the Mother Earth and the elementals are. They are unified. And that in that unification, they bring forth that life force for us as the two-leggeds to walk, talk, breathe, sing, dance. And here today, we are so cavalier about this connection with the Mother Earth. You have got to begin to reawaken and re-embrace. And know that your silhouette, the Mother Earth, is not of one set design. It is a variations of shapes and forms. Ta-da, that's you. So I shared this earlier. Don't exist with the feeling that you must be a size 12 and a certain proportion to feel that you are going to be the best contributor into society, your earth walk. It is you that is gifted with a unique silhouette that is going to walk and impart. As they see you, they will begin to start feeling the energy that you are wafting, as the Mother Earth does. Now, the first of that, adaptability. This is something that you must really bring into an awakening for yourself. Granted, I honor your earth walks and the experiences that you've gone through, and you lived through it, and you're here today. Though within that saying, you must remember that if you don't constantly evolve your thought processes, you're not going to continue into that next cycle. And that's why it is important, if you take a look at the Mother Earth, what is out there has had that ability to adapt to any given time cycle, civilization, environment, and they adapt themselves to the new environment. Case in point, you see some exotic plant people that are moved from regions that are taken into areas that cannot thrive in it. However, is it the death of that plant? Adapting. They come in and they assume their gifting as that medicine that they're there for. And let me just add this as a side note. Plant medicines are the true medicines to your well-being. Period. And back into subject. Now, when this of you being adaptable, oh my gosh, we have to step away of what society says is the right and wrong. Society has not the ability to understand the totality of what the Mother Earth has to offer. So you, in watching that, must listen, see, hear, feel, and embrace that into a translation, interpretation that is going to make you better. You're adapting into a new way, new form. Let us go right into that next level of resiliency. Oh my gosh, we are beaten down. Every heartbeat of our earth walk in this quote-unquote civilized world. It's every one of us that is being downtrodden. And you have to embrace the fact that you must step true in your way and have that, oh my God, confidence to be able to stand. It saddens me. Society has judgments. Because I am white of hair, that means I'm feeble and I should be taken care of. Because I am wrinkled of skin, that means I am not youthful anymore. Because I can't walk in the right way, they know that I am of ill health. Judgment, judgment, judgment. And this is why I am saying the resiliency of you, whatever that journey has been, that you and your body tribe has gone through is the result of what you have gifted it within your earth walk. Yet in this comment, whatever is the situation and status of the body tribe has that ability for miraculous healing. Miraculous healing, though, must come with your unconditional faith and embrace of it. It doesn't happen just once and say, well, I'm healed now, let's forget about this, let me play again. No. You are given a gift to bring in that wellness of you ongoing for the entirety of your earth walk. So that means the whole of your life. So as you make the changes, be conscious of it. It's not that you have to be so dedicated and strict with that. Let it flow the best way. Posture is a master connect to that spirit. Feet together, raise of the body tribe into the sky nation. Always beautiful. I'm going to hit, and I'm moving quickly. However, I want to get through all of this, and then we'll hit back onto it as Source allows. Now, the embodiment of what you're seeing out there, the leaves are turning. Love, 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 love. But that turning is going through its own cycle. So what does that mean for you? Let it be released in ways that is going to, in the spring, bring in a new leaf. You've got to get rid of this leaf that has served you for this whole season. Now it must go. That's all of you. We have got to release. As we release, we let the newness come through, and knowing within us that we must be consciously the embodiment. And I want you to go beyond what you are, quote unquote, placed in societally. Feminine, masculine, red, yellow, black, white, chubby, skinny, tall, short. These are judgments out there, the stereotyping. I'm saying go beyond that. You need to realize, is your breath in a healthy way? Is that breath that you take allowing for you to be conscious that I breathe in, I breathe out? As I do so, do you not see that in that split second, it has gone through the entirety of your body tribe, touching on all aspects of what is to make you the true embodiment? Therefore, as you breathe out, conscious, all the calcification and all that yuck that was not serving me, whoosh, it went out. That doesn't mean that you've healed completely. You've got to evidence this to divine source, that you are stepping into a good way. The difficulty is that we are in an environment that is not necessarily of nurturance. I'm not talking about the center here. This is beautiful haven. The moment we step outside, we are then in the midst of all of that. But one of the key teachings within tradition is it translates into walk amongst them. Which means do not be in a overzealous and aggressive place and say, let me tell you about spirituality and let me tell you this because I see what you're doing and you're walking wrong and it's not the right way. You don't do this. You don't do this. You embody the essence that without word, they already sense the aura within you. And that aura is going to touch them in a way that they're going, wow, I need to be better. Or it opens up a key to say, why? You're so wonderful. Love the little top knots. And see, it's those things that bring in that connect. The embodiment is so key, because if we maintain the path that we're on and trying to best embody the walk, the expectations of lifestyles, ways, body shape, we're only bringing a detriment into ourselves and the embrace of all to be unified. So just embody and be strong within your earth walk. Doesn't have to mean that you be a great master speaker. Just being there and holding that space. Okay, I am not a clock watcher, and this is the side parentheses. They said 20 minutes. 20 minutes, we pull you off with the cane, so be very aware of that. So I am trying to be, but I want to be able to impart the message that Source is bringing in for you today. In spirit, in the tradition of spiritual connection, which all of you are, medicine beings, you have to be able to feel the sense of connect. Equates to intuition. Be intuitive. If people start looking bored or falling asleep or walking out the door, hey, Source is giving you messages. So just be aware the fact that the earth walk, the worth, again, the earth walk of you is based upon the whole essence and understanding and relationship of you and the Mother Earth. If you need to have a lesson, as much as I am a supporter and advocate of education and learning, do it. However, the best is going to be able to take of what is coming through you and step out onto her, the Mother Earth, and say, well, this is what they told me. What is your commentary? Sit and allow for that to come through. What is the word? Guaranteed. You will get light on this. And that is something that is really important for you. Hazel, how many more minutes do I have? Okay, it is cut right now. The whole point right now for me is just to be in great unconditional gratitude for all of you here, because from this point on you become the sentinels, the ceremonial attendants, and part of that responsibility is to share within your own intimate demographics of not saying, I heard this, you just embody it. Put your hands up, down, touching on all the physicality, three-dimensionality of the world, and I am going to have you quickly just turn your hands over, giving it out to Divine Source. Ba Kyova, Vanyam, Bam Uka, Bam Soka. Watch us, see us, protect us, Bam Jeva, and heal us. Many, many blessings. Gratitude. Thank you.